Welcome back here once again, everyone. After they'll say online fallout from Batgirl being cancelled, personally, I think it was a good idea. I mean, you already spent $90 million to make the movie. You'd have to put out probably close to another 50 to 100 million in marketing and promotion and all this other stuff, but the movie didn't test well at all. And to be honest with you, nobody was really interested in seeing a Batgirl movie. Why bring out a Batgirl movie when you haven't even brought out something like a Nightwing movie or something at all? It makes no sense. People weren't interested to see that. So in the wake of that now, a few other projects are on the chopping block. One of them is the Supergirl movie, which is reportedly in danger of being scrapped after Batgirl. In the wake of Batgirl's cancellations, rumors are now circulating that plans for the Flash spin-off about Sasha Calle's Supergirl might be dropped. Now, the Supergirl they have for this thing does not look at all like Supergirl. This is how Supergirl is supposed to look. This is not how Supergirl is supposed to look. And they, I mean, yes, she's Latina and everything. And I'm not really interested in all of that because she's not supposed to be Latina. That's the point of it. Not supposed to be Latina. But the way they're making her look in the movie, the way that you see the images of it, and they're trying to make her look very unattractive. That seems to be a push in Hollywood these days to make these certain female leads look very unattractive for some strange reason. I mean, I heard Yellow Flash that she does look pretty much ugly, and I wouldn't go that far, but I would just say it does not look good at all. It really doesn't. If Supergirl could look attractive and be, but you just want to do this. Batgirl might not have been the only superhero movie that Warner Brothers Discovery is looking to scrap, as rumors are now circulating that Supergirl is in danger. Warner Brothers Discovery's shocking bombshell to cancel the release of the planned Batgirl movie after it was fully shot has left many processing the news and wondering why the decision was made. Well, it was made because it was a terrible idea in the first place. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to, pirate that and release it at some point, but it was a terrible idea. Yes, I don't like people losing their work in Hollywood and all this sort of stuff, but from what I understand, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that bad because the star of it, she's already being put on to do something, or they still have plans for something like that. But realistically speaking, had this movie come out and it had been awful, would she really want her name associated with such a terrible movie? Because there are certain actors and actresses whose names are synonymous with terrible movies. You really want it to be one of them? Come on now. Following the Batgirl and Wonder Twins cancellations, why in God's name would you make a Wonder Twins? Why do you even want to make a Wonder Twins movie? Nobody even know, barely anybody even knows about the Wonder Twins. It's terrible decision after terrible decision. As well as the onslaught of the CW DC series that were cancelled, it appears to fans that no DC property is safe. Before the merger, Warner Brothers had previously announced multiple potential DC films, both for theatrical release and to stream on HBO Max. They were just going and make any crap. It didn't matter, they were just going and make any crap. Those included films based on Zatanna, that would have been terrible. Static Shock, that would have been worse. Well, Static Shock would have been good if they done Static Shock correctly, but considering them now. Black Canary, well, from what I understand, Black Canary is still in development. I don't know why, because after that, and it's the same actress from that terrible Birds of Prey movie. They still have it on the tree, so I don't know. And a new Superman reboot with a black lead. Yeah, everybody wanted to see that nonsense. Set to be written by Ta-Nehisi Coates, oh God, and produced by J.J. Abrams. Well, I should have cancelled that from the start. This was all part of Warner Brothers' plans to embrace the DC brand as a multiverse with various different projects being developed, and the multiverse getting a big push in the upcoming The Flash movie. Set to be introduced in The Flash was Sasha Calle as Supergirl, who was rumored to be getting her own spin-off film afterwards. Those plans now may have changed as Rolling Stone reports that Supergirl solo film starring Calle has likely been scrapped. The movie was set to spin out of the events of The Flash, which is still officially on track to open in 2023, so it is unknown why the film would be cancelled. While no official word has been made on the status of the project, with all the news recently coming out about Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav's plans for the company, Supergirl's future doesn't look bright. Nothing has been confirmed by the studio at this time. If Warner Brothers cancels Sasha Calle's Supergirl movie in addition to Batgirl, it means the studio has asked two Latina-led DC superhero films. It must come down to that. It must come down to two Latina-led DC superhero movies, because it can't just be that these are terrible ideas. No, we have to try to throw some race into it, which is certainly not a good look for the studio. Why? It would be an even worse look for them to put out terrible things. When people only look at things through this lens of exactly what we want to see and nothing else, this is all you get. This is literally all you get. Both films were also heavily tied to The Flash, as Batgirl was set to star Michael Keaton as Batman following his return to the DCEU blockbuster. This is certainly a troubling trend and might sadly be an indicator that Warner Bros. Discovery sees other films led by people of color. Okay, you know what? I really, Screen Rant really have to stop this nonsense of trying to be this shield set up that just keep pushing crap. I mean, nobody wants to see a Blue Beetle and Static Shock movie. You have to build these characters up, and you're not doing that. You're not doing that at all. This was a terrible idea to have this Supergirl movie. And the fact of the matter is that it might not have been such an awful idea had you done it correctly, because what you wanted to do was set it up for that Zod kills baby Kal-El. So we already got to start off with some child murder. Right? We got to start off with some child murder. And instead his cousin, Supergirl, she becomes the last Kryptonian and starts being this big thing and all of that. And you don't even do Supergirl correctly. You go on and then, do this whole race swap thing with this Latina actress. Give her a short haircut and make her look this pretty much. The suit looks terrible, the haircut looks terrible. What exactly were you hoping to get out of this? And you will hear these people come on and say it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good, because none of them are actually going to watch this show. These are just these wackos on Twitter who will scream about anything. They will never go and watch it, never go and support it. And when these movies tank and burn, they will turn around to say, oh, it's some other thing, but it's never their fault. It was a terrible idea to even consider going ahead with this movie. And the fact that they want to scrap this awful Supergirl project is in my view, a step in the right direction. Why would you want to make this? Nobody would want to watch it. So it doesn't look good. Apparently, Supergirl is on chopping block. I think it's a really good move. Get rid of this because it doesn't make any sense at all. Batgirl gone. The difference between Batgirl and Supergirl is that Supergirl the movie hasn't even been made yet. So you could just axe that without losing a cent. Just be done with it. Why would you want to put out nonsense that nobody wants to watch? Let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like my video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell. Be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.